each and every one of you who have joined us today and who made it through the process of selection. We we got overwhelming interest from different uh, candidates from all over the continent. And as you all saw from the recent graphics, we had more than 2,500 candidates worldwide from about 27 countries. So it's a very big feat to have each and every one of you here. And I hope that you all can sit back, take your time to go through the process and get the not just the certificates, but also to get the experience and the knowledge and the technical skills required to be a certified water and environmental sanitary inspector. So firstly, my name is Tochukwu Ambrose, as you can see. So I'm the leader of ECOLAB from Nigeria, and basically I'm one of the main officers of ECOLAB, and we've started the EWSI program since 2021, and we started with from small teams, from ECOLAB teams ourselves, and until this point, and we've managed to reach a very broad spectrum of individuals from different work fields and different areas. So
So
it's
it's
interesting and it's
interesting
a
and
good
it's a
experience
good
to have
experience to have
you all as
you
well
all
at
as
this
well
time.
at this time.
So, without all further ado, I will let the floor for Mr. Ekole. If you are ready, please, can you give us some introduction or briefing about what we'll be experiencing today? Thank you very much.
Guys, 1 minute. So we're trying to put things together. Mr. Nicholas, I don't know if it's in the room.
Yeah, yes, I'm in the room.
Please, can you come in? And
Yes.
I think he has got a little bit of problem with his network.
Yeah, sure. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, go on.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. My name is Nicholas Wang, and I'm also part of the greater family of Ecolab International from Uganda. With regards to today's sharing, we would wish to now begin officially. By first, we would give in a word of prayer, and then we could proceed with the introductions. So, without much ado, I would like to call upon Mr. Luke, wherever you are, kindly give us a word of prayer, and then we could proceed to introduce ourselves. Thank you.
All right. Shall we pray? Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, we bless your holy name this evening. Thank you for always being there for us. We know there is nothing we can do outside you, O Lord. As we start our program this evening, we pray that you start and finish with us, all to the praise and the glory of your holy name. In the name of Jesus, I pray and believe. Amen.
Amen. Yeah, thank you for the brief, wonderful prayer. Without wasting any more time, we have participants from more than 27 countries, and it would be our pleasure to hear at least from us all probably. I'm seeing in the call we are already 36 participants. If we add on to those within the YouTube platform, I guess it could be more. Yeah. However, uh, let's just give in our names, where we are tuning in from, and then we couldn't proceed. Yeah, starting from myself, I already introduced myself. Nicholas Ogwang is my name, and I'm from Uganda. And I think, proceed to call on the names, and then give us your name, and then where you are tuning in from. Yes, maybe I can begin from Mr. Nasasir Evans. Kindly unmute and introduce yourself. Thank you. Mr. Nasasira Evans, in case he having network issues. Probably he could come on later. We could go on to Mr. Roland. Kindly your name and where you are tuning in from.
Yes.
All right, so my name is Roland, and I'm talking from Ghana, and I'm very happy to be part of this community, and I'm looking forward to a very educative and promising program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Roland. We could proceed to Madame Vanessa Asante. Kindly your name and where you could be tuning in from. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Vanessa Stantuose. I'm from Ghana, and I'm also very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Patrick MP Francis.
Thank you very much. I'm Patrick Francis from Malawi. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Nabia Mariam. Madam Nabia Mariam.
I am Arfa from Pakistan.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll proceed to Madam Mpanja Caroline.
From Uganda.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you. Could proceed on to Engineer Maftahu. Engineer Maftahu. Okay. Mr. Michael Mkandau. That's what the technical name is. Okay, engineer is on, okay? Yes, we can hear you, engineer.
Good evening. This is Engineer Mutao. I'm from Ghana. I'm very happy to join your proposal and able to learn more from you. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in, engineer from Ghana. Mr. Michael?
Hello, my name is Michael Mkandawire. I'm from Malawi. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you, Michael. Mr. Gomeziani Msuku.
Hi everyone, my name is Gomezani Msuko and I'm from Malawi.
Guys, sorry in case I'm mixing, the names would be confusing a bit, but I'm sorry in case a Mr. is put where a Mrs. is supposed to be. Okay. Mr. Mohammed Zaidi.
My name is Muhammad Muin Zaidi, and I am from Pakistan, and I am a development and financial sector professional. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed, for joining us. Mr. Michael Tochuku.
Hello, my name is Michael from ekcolab, Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Mr. Jeremy Dashimwe.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ndashime Jeremy. I'm from Uganda.
Thank you, Jeremy. Madam Barbara, okay? Madam Barbara, okay? Mr. Jeremy, you could do mute now. Okay, thanks. Yes, Madam Barbara.
Yes, hello. My name is Barbara and I'm from Ghana and I'm glad to be with you all.
Thank you, Madam Barbara. We could proceed to Nu Seha. Madam Nu Seha.
Hello, my name is Noor Seher. I am from Pakistan. I am pursuing my degree from my home country in environmental science. Thank you so much for this meeting, and I think this meeting will help me a lot. Thank you so
Sure,
much.
sure. Surely. Thank you for joining. Could proceed to Mr. Sakodi. Mr.
Hello,
Sakodi.
everyone. It's
Thank you.
actually Sarkodie. I'm Michelle Lady Sarkodie from Ghana.
Thank you. Mr. Abdul Karim Salifu.
My name is Salif Abdel Karim from Ghana.
Thank
Hello?
you. Yes, can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. And thank you for that.
Thank you. Mr. Michel, you could mute.
Evening,
Mr. Karim.
everyone.
Yes.
My name is Guno Michel. I'm from Cameroon.
Thank you,
I'm very
Michel.
happy to be with you guys.
We are glad having you too. Could proceed to Mr. Senyo Atipo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Senyo Atipo from Ghana. Thank you for.
Thank you for tuning in. Mr. Daniel Chima.
Hey everyone, my name is Daniel Chima. I'm joining this evening from England. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel from England. Madam Alice.
Hello everyone, my name is Mutondo Alice. I am from Rwanda. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Alice. Mr. Raja Muhammad Hamad. Mr. Raja.
Hello. Alaikum. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, my name is Raja Muhammad Ahmed and I am from Pakistan.
Thank you for tuning in. Mr. Foson Ohusu.
My name is Ohusu Kojo Foson from Ghana.
Thank you. Madam Sarah Odame.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Odame from Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Nelson. Mr. Foson, you could now mute. Thank you. Mr. Nelson Kachitenji. You could help and introduce yourself kindly.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Consort Timothy from Cameroon. It's my pleasure to be here. I wish that I should acquire skills from this training so I can put them in practice. Thank you.
You're welcome. And the skills is guaranteed that you'll get surely. All right, we could proceed to Nelson. You are talking, okay?
Hello, everyone. I'm Nelson Kajitenji from Malawi. I'm very grateful for being part of this platform. And I'm hoping that I'm going to learn a lot from this. Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in. Mr. Jonathan Manu.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Jonathan Akwabi Menu from Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Atia.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Atiya Ilyas and I'm from Pakistan. I'm doing my bachelor's from my home country and nice meeting you all.
Thank you, Madam Atia. Mr. Dominic Afina.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So my name is Dominic Afina from Nigeria. I'm happy to be here. Thank you all.
Thank you for joining. Mr. Atupele. Oh, he's still joining. Okay, we could proceed to Mr. Mugisha Hans.
Hi
Yes, good
everyone.
evening. Hello.
From Malawi.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Madam Matupele from Malawi. Glad having you. Mr. Mugisha, could proceed.
Hello, everyone. Greetings. I'm called Mugisha Hams Dalebe from Uganda. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Mr. Odero. Okay. Mr. Odero, okay. Hello.
Mr. Odero from Uganda. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining. Madam Adeyemi. Is it Mubarakat? Okay. Mr. Hassan?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I am called Hassan Boba from Cameroon, and I am privileged to be among this great team. Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in.
Guys,
Mr.
you can leave connections on the chat. Probably, maybe you want to connect on LinkedIn. You can send your LinkedIn connections. Maybe some guys will want to connect with you. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. We could proceed with Mr. Agaba Joseph.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
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 Yes, we can hear you. Mr. Agaba Joseph, we can hear you. You have muted yourself. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Agaba
We can
Joseph
hear
from
you now.
Uganda. I'm
Thank
Mr.
you.
Agaba Joseph from Uganda.
Thank you for tuning in. Yeah.
All right.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, please. Yes,
I'm
madam.
Mubarakat Adeyemi from Nigeria.
Yes, it's our pleasure having you, madam. You're welcome. We could proceed with Mr. Mumbere.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Proceed, Mr. Steven.
I'm Stephen Japan from Ghana.
Nice having you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Praise Goka from Ghana, and I'm very excited to be part of this training. Thank you.
We're excited having you too. Mr. Mumbere? Okay. Mr. Kashaf? Okay. Madam Nora?
Good evening, everyone. I am Frembi Nora from Cameroon.
Thank you, Madam Nora. Madam Precious Moyo?
I am Precious Moyo from Malawi. Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Precious, for joining us. Mr.
Hello.
Muhumuza Emmanuel. Okay. Yes, Mr. Mumbere.
I am Mumbere from Uganda. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Emmanuel.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to everyone present. I'm Emmanuel Muhumuza from Uganda.
Thank you. Nice having you, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Almas Majid.
Hi, Almas Majid here from Pakistan.
Sorry. Thank you, Madam Almas, for tuning in.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Amani Kajiti.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. This is Yamani Kajiti from Tanzania. I am so excited to be here. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know if I've missed anyone here, unless otherwise. In case I haven't called you and you are there, kindly you can unmute and then introduce as we proceed. Before I bring in the team, yes, because some names are not clear. Can see, yes, yes.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Abowe Katambuga from Uganda.
Thank you. Your name is having Infinix X something. Yeah, no wonder. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. Yeah. Any other? Okay. I guess yes, somebody is in. Okay. Great. So I would do thank you all for joining in, for tuning in from wherever you have come in from. We appreciate the time that you have given to join us today. In somebody talking?
Hi, I'm Kashyap. I was having an internet issue. I'm from Pakistan.
Thank you, Madam Kashaf. We are grateful for having you. Yeah, I could proceed to now EcoLab team. Maybe I would start with the Mr. Luke. Kindly,
Thank you.
you can give us your name, where you're coming from, and then your position. Yeah.
I'm Kashyap and I'm from Pakistan.
Thank you, Madam Kashaf. We recognize your presence. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Luke, you are there? All right. I think it will be network issue. So without further ado, I really appreciate all of you, and I would wish us to stay tuned till the end of this prestigious event that is once in a while. So I would like now to proceed to introduce the guest speakers of today. Yeah, I would call their names and then they will fully introduce themselves so that the team can be well conversant with who they are. And in case of connections, kindly drop in your social media platforms within the chat in the DMs so that you could proceed to communicate even after here. Yeah. So I would start with the Mr. Tochu Ambrose. Yeah. Kindly could introduce yourself.
Okay, everyone, thank you. I did introduce myself earlier, but I will go around again. So, my name is Tochko Ambrose. As you can see, I'm president of EcoLab in Nigeria. And in the broad spectrum of EcoLab, I'm one of the top uh, committees or individuals who see through decision making, myself with other individuals who will be introducing themselves uh, in the preceding sections. Thank you all for being here, and we look forward to engaging with you and also sharing part of what we'll be doing during this time you'll be learning with us. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Ekole. I think you can proceed. I think Mr. Nicholas
Yeah,
had
I
a
think of
glitch.
course like this network is kind of problem. Okay, so I'm gonna give the floor to Mr. Ami Hassan. Of course, let him introduce himself. Mr. Ami. The mic is muted.
Yeah, hello, good evening. Yeah, I will maybe go with the slides if you like from the beginning.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
we
sure.
can start the slides here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Will you see my slides?
Yeah.
On presentation mode, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can go
Yeah,
ahead.
so hello and good evening to everyone from the Federal Republic of Germany. And I don't know, like we have so many colleagues, might be somewhere is morning, good afternoon. So if it's good afternoon, so good afternoon to everyone, or good evening, or a good night if someone is late. So today I would like to welcome to all of you to the grand opening ceremony of our EcoLab session 2026. My name is Amir Hassan, and basically the title I put it, Water is Alive. And here you will find some interesting information about water is life and why I call the presentation title Water is Life. So it is our first training session of the 2026. And let me talk about myself a bit. So basically, I would like to introduce myself. I will tell you like who I am, where I'm from, and since when I am the part of the EcoLab. So I am the part of the EcoLab since 2021 as a research analyst. Originally, I am from Pakistan and currently based in Germany. And I joined the EcoLab as a research analyst, like a research department. Like most probably, my main target aim is to work on the water crisis and health-related infectious diseases. So my key responsibility inside the EcoLab is chemical research analysis based on like for water sampling, physicochemicals parameters, health-related waterborne diseases that is caused by the EcoLab. Like we are analyzing those things and we set some parameter and all those things I investigate in the EcoLab under myself. Like all those things I am responsible for that. And what we do like water safety criteria and making a report analysis, environmental monitoring proper according to the WHO standard. All those kind of responsibility come under me. And if you in the future, once we wants to train you, you will see my guidance under these parameters like chemicals related, water sampling, and health related infectious diseases. So all these responsibilities I joined since 2021 is a part of the EcoLab. So to further talk about, I'm really happy. Like this time we have so many participants, especially from Pakistan. It's like a first time training. Like we are providing this time to the Pakistan. Like we extended it. Before that, we had some training at Cameroon, Nigeria, and some other part of the Kenya, especially. But this time we are trying to focus on Pakistan as well. Like we are not very limited to Pakistan, but this is for those who came from Pakistan this time. So what we will do, like we will do some water sampling analysis, like do on-site testing, like on-site water sampling analysis, like microbiological or physical sampling activities, like we can test turbidity specifically, or chemical sampling analysis. That all guidance we will provide you during the training, and we already have trained so many people already since 2021. And also we are collecting the data regarding the infectious diseases like waterborne diseases, which is a very dangerous. And why this time we are targeting most probably Pakistan as well. We added it because we also have some water crisis specifically in some industrial and non-industrial area. Like as I mentioned, some provinces is a part of Punjab. Like we have some cities which I can call them by name, Lahore or Balochistan. We have like water shortages issues, and then we have some industrial zones, which the water crisis or health infectious disease is quite higher, and it's going very rapidly by year. So it means the clean water or drinking water availability is really limited in those area. So those who are joining this time from Pakistan, they are luckily they will be guided, and there will be a first training session that they can handle those kind of activities, and we will publicly available those kind of report. And to do that, we have some criteria like testing sampling, either physically, like you go on site and do a sampling, and we set the parameters for that. And also we have some interesting information for you guys, like you might hear about, or the Ecolab innovative app. So we already have some analytics data that we interpreted, where we will put in like the sample on-site activity will collect the sample, and this data will be interpreted or Ecolab app I will not go to a very detailed to this app like to explain how does it work, because our next speaker will tell you about more in detail, like how this app work and how we analyze the water scarcity problem or hygiene's problem and the health related issues as well, which is caused by the water, like waterborne diseases. So all these things we monitor through the water analytics, like our innovative app. And there is also, we have now recently, due to AI development, we have some more achievements in our EcoLab training. That is the EcoLab Aqua Photo AI. Like just you take the photo of a water sample and you will put it in our server and you will get the idea. And also if we do the same thing like chemically that we are doing in the labs, it's also feasible in nowadays with the help of AI technology. We can predict based on our analytics the water chemical sampling analysis like turbidity, standard WHO, like chemical turbidity or physical. So I will not really deeply go to in the detail like how does the software work at all, but our next speaker will also tell you about this system. So this is a part of all my things that what I do. Like my main responsibility is under the chemical research and also the research department. Like we're making a formal reporting of the projects. So we have so many development so far, and then I would like to extend that we have also trained on site some of our colleagues. Like we visited to the on site, and there we do provide the training, and we get the sample analysis and all those things we carried out. So the further detail, like how the trainings will be and how long it will be, and what are the main criteria, the first step, all those things will be explained to you by the our next main speaker, because he will go for a long detail. So thank you to all of you again, and I will like to give the floor to the Mr. Ecole, if he could like to explain how the training will go proceed. So thank you. For those who are especially joining from anywhere, but specifically from Pakistani students like who joined this year with us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abniasan. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. I must say that's absolutely flawless. Yeah, I think everyone, we already get a sense of where we are and what we're about to achieve with you guys. It's not just some kind of training. We can say just some kind of random training. It's not just an online course. It's not just an offline practical approach. It's a real world project that we need to implement with you guys. That means you are the solution to your communities, which means that the system we have been using for some time has been placed under what we call cram work, or maybe guessing, right? And how we can solve a problem. Because back in the days when I was a student, like in the bachelor's, I was always thinking about how things can become practical, for example, because the situation related to studies or academic progress has been on the failing side, because we study, we cannot implement. That's the situation not only in Africa, but globally. Just some few handful of some students, let's say the top tier countries, that can have some of this opportunity with better labs and so on, and resources available for them to solve their problems. And somehow they don't really have some problems like we do have in the third world countries, right? So second world countries, let's say so. So we have all of these problems, but how can we do with the limited resources that we have so we can be able to solve our own problems using our own methods, using our own ideas, right? Our own knowledge. So we have to take another approach, and that is where ekcolab and the whole concept is actually being practicalized in this way. And so what we are going to see actually in this training is real-time application of solution, which means it takes dedication, it takes understanding of your problems. It takes you more than just a certificate. It takes you more than just being a student. It's beyond. It's about passion, right? So you must have the passion to solve problems in your communities before you can become a hero. And this passion will drive you to discover new things and get hands-on experience that will be unforgettable. And trust me when I say so. So I'm just going to share my screen and just go fast with the presentation, and then we'll leave out the floor for you guys to be able to. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. One second. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I believe my screen is actually showing now, right?
Yeah, yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see
great.
it. You can put them in presentation.
Yeah. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah,
My
I can see it
presentation.
clearly.
Okay, great. Okay, so once more, I will say welcome to the EWSI training cohort 5, 2026. And now let's look at the agenda. Of course, you're going to know about us a little bit. We already spoke about this. We're going to talk about the training itself, your tasks, and then we have some question and answers. But let's just go. Of course, you can see these guys here. These are real pictures from ekcolab members in Cameroon. And a little bit about us is that we are a youth-led international organization. And like you know, we are focused more on research, finding problems in local communities. We emphasize on local communities. And that's why I brought up the story about how we are third world countries and how we can solve problems. So this is our main core. We understand that there are limited resources, but how can we bridge that gap to meet up with solutions that are practical and can really solve our problems? So we bridge all of these gaps, and we have ekcolab Analytics, which is something you guys are going to be using, a tool which is being made, which is being born out of our curiosity and our research strategies and insight and depth that we brought up this fantastic tool, and you'll learn about it more. It's another field work in Cameroon. This was, I think, in 2021, if I'm not making a mistake. Yeah, so these are some of the strategic girls working. These are students actually from the University of Boya. And then we have the ekcolab ladies that were working with them. They were also on their kind of training, the same type of training you guys are doing. So it was on site. And let's go for the numbers. So for the numbers, we're talking about here, we have quite impressive numbers you guys have seen, but it doesn't. We have a YouTube channel as well. We also train and go to YouTube. There are some courses that we have from just kind of meetings or sessions that you can learn from there. And of course, you all know about the story. Of course, 2021 we started, and so on. We participated with different countries from that year. I think the first 2 countries that ever participated in this training was Cameroon and Nigeria. And so after that, we move up to wider audience and over 30 countries. So now is your chance to get this experience. It's an unforgettable one. And so you need to take up the challenge, right? So make it a deal to save your community with the knowledge we are going to give you, with the skills. It doesn't take much, but it's a promise. Promise yourself that. Let's go to the next thing. So what is your task in this training? So the task would be hands-on like we said, not just giving you theories, but you have to really work to be able to achieve the certification. And trust me when I say you have to work, because if you don't work, you won't be able to get it. We can't give you what, just like because you attended some courses, and then you were not able to do practical field work and report your results, then we cannot give you this certificate. Okay, just have that in mind. So first thing is that carry out field analysis in your local community. So you're going to research the problems and collect some data. Next, you have to analyze this data using ekcolab analytics. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to be an Excel or a Python guru, right? You don't need to be an expert in this. So our tool can help you to identify these problems automatically when you're answering some questions. So that's how it's going to look like. Then we go to the next. So you're going to build a project proposal. This is for those who want to get the highest certification. That I'm going to say in a little bit time from now. So we have here what we offer. So the platform that you guys are going to be learning will be, I see some hand is being raised. Can you guys see my screen? Someone raise the hand?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, great. So the platform which you guys are going to be using for your learning or for your lessons, for the courses, that's going to be like a theoretical aspect will be based on AI-powered learning platform, right? So you're going to be learning with AI. You can actually text some questions and so on. Probably, I think we'll have time to show you how it works. So your benefits, so you're going to build your portfolio, and then, of course, solve real-world problems in your community and be the champion you have ever dreamed to be. Let's go to the next. Now, this is the key of what they are talking about. So you have to monitor your water environment using our digital platform. So no lab equipment, no problem, right? Yeah, because we got you covered with our tool, Aqua Photo AI, and you can see the picture here. And probably you're going to see the tool as well, like Sami Hassan rightly said earlier on. And of course, you need to engage with your community. This is where it becomes so interesting because you're solving a problem for real people, right? Not just fiction. You're not just solving equations in the air, maybe thinking about reading an environment to go pass an exam. This is actually getting to the field. You've learned the courses online. You've come for your practical session in the workshop with us, and you've gotten the knowledge to think critically, to analyze by looking, right, by observing this kind of research. And you can predict and understand how the situation in your community has been in the past, now, and how it's going to be. You can predict because of this engagement. That's how we are going to be training you. So now, solving that problem needs community engagement, right? So this is what's going to be interesting. You have to talk to some community members. You have to interact with them. You have to learn from them because they have what we call local knowledge, right? And this local knowledge is very important for you to solve that problem, right? Yeah, so part of your project is going to be with this, which is very important. You can't miss this. Nobody's going to miss this. You have to interact, and we're going to tell you how to do that. Let's go to the next. So we have here the major tasks for the field work, like in the ekcolab analytics. It's just going to be like some kind of steps. It's just going to have 5 steps that you have to do. So the first thing is to create a project. All of these things you're going to learn them in the workshop day, which I don't want any of you guys to miss, please, because if you miss the session, then you're already on a path to no certification. Trust me, I mean what I say. So that workshop is a do or die affair, which means no missing, right? So try to promise yourself and promise your community not to miss, and promise us also not to miss. So when you create a project, you're going to choose your analysis you want to do. There are a couple of analysis to do, but the required number, right? It's going to be from 19 to 38, which you need to complete in your community to have a perfect report and the situation on the ground in your community that can define where and how your community has been failing, right? So that's it. Now we go to the next. You have to collect data. It could be qualitative or quantitative. You have to interview your community members. All of these things will be done in ekcolab analytics. And of course, I'm going to tell you how, but let's say, I hope that we will still be in this cohort when we have the AI features on the application as well and those things. But well, let's just say so. But some of this information, you'll be able to analyze them with our platform, just to give a summary. Now you get automatic results, right? Analysis, and then your results will be there. You can as well share these results online with your friends and say, hey, man, I did a project in this community. Of course, it's your name that's going to be showing there. You can share that on LinkedIn, and that's going to be perfect. Let's move. Now, having done something great, there is something you're still going to do to make yourself become innovative, right? You're undeniable for the community. You're undeniable. They know you're a champion. Before they know that, you must build your portfolio. And that's where social media comes in. And you don't need to skip about this. You must tell your story. So while you're in the program, don't keep quiet. When you keep quiet, nobody knows you. Nowadays, this is the 21st century. If you are not loud, nobody gonna get you, because there's so much confusion in the world right now. So you must put yourself out there. You can be skillful, but nobody knows you, right? Nobody cares about you. So while you're on this project, go into the field, putting up data in the crop analytics, doing 1 or 2 workshop with us, or somehow learning the platform, post it up. I kind of remember in the previous cohort, one of the participants posted up this practical outputs of his work in his community in Nigeria, and that was actually interesting. And that's what it means. You feel that you're being trained, right? That's how the feeling needs to be for you guys in this cohort, and it's even going to be more. So what are the strategic ways to put your profile on a planet? Like you say, you're in the planet, in the right planet. So we have a job roles which you can actually bid for, and no one going to doubt you, right? After this training. So we have the watch coordinator, community health analyst, and you can name the rest, right? And so on. So you can work in NGO and so on, and you can see that. Let's go to the next. And here we got it again. You can take it even further if you want to make the employer be like, yeah, we got the person we wanted, right? So this is where the badges come in. These badges are meant, you guys already saw the information, are meant to elevate your profile more, because we give physical certificates, right? Not that you're not going to have it. You have it with our stamp saying that you're certified and everything, but this thing doesn't live online, right? It's not, you can't share it. Like someone going to ask you, or maybe someone want to find out about you in your profile, they cannot even know, because this is just like a PDF document that is like a certificate like any other one. You can print it and hang it somewhere, but who's going to see that? Nobody. So everything now is digital. So you have to go digital with your skills to put it up there and have any of these badges to confirm your bid as a professional, right? So that's what it takes to become that. And I wish you guys could do better, but I think you're going to do better by getting these badges. Now let's get to the main deal. Mr. Amir Hassan said about this. I've talked a couple of minutes about it. Just know that we're going to be providing insight with these applications called ekcolab Analytics. Some of you already know about it. We have water scarcity and so on, water consumption. You can be able to track and understand this climate change. It's all part of this application. There's no big deal about it. You will see it once we get to the practical sessions or stuff. Okay, now one of the main things we have to compare here is just look at this masterpiece. So this is an AI, we call it a computer vision, right? It's a technology we're using to be able to track water quality, and you can see the results here. So when you get a photo in the field, we know that we lack resources. Some of you can't get this in your community or maybe in your area. So what you can be able to afford, this is the solution, Aquaphoto AI, which ekcolab designed for participants, of course, you guys, so that you don't have to stress. Sometimes, of course, you don't have the equipment, the heavy-duty equipment to be able to test water quality, right? So it's easier this way. But let's compare something, guys. Let's be inquisitive enough. So we did a run test, right, during the period where we're working. I think I have some problem with my slides. Sorry. Yeah, I'm using a VPN. Yeah. Hope my screen is still showing. Mr. Amir-san, can you see?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Great, thank you. So let's be inquisitive, guys. So when we did our own test for this application, we had to track. So there are some few things this application can estimate. It's kind of like a prediction, right? So somehow like that. So we have the estimated parameters of your water quality, which are going to give you, I think, pH, stability, as you can see from here, bacteria counts, dissolved oxygen, probably, I think the last one, I don't know, was down there, but you're going to see that. Okay, so we did that and compared it with a paper test strip to be able to get our analysis right, to know what we have. So these are the values, but we cannot actually detect some of these parameters with this application. Like you can see, there's just some few parameters we can have there. We are going to do this thing during the workshop, right? So you guys know how to use it. So this just to give you a heads up. So we have here the pH value. This is the pH. So this is the pH, and these are the estimated value. And if you look here, you can see that the pH value, according to the readings from this line, it's 7.6, 7.8. And here we have here 7.6, according to the AI, the application. And that's close. That's really, really accurate. It is 99% accurate, picking up the pH value from this water sample uploaded. Yeah, this is how far. And it gives you also about the state of the water. If there's a foam, it's going to detect, actually, if you put a foam in this water, this application will detect that there's a foam in this water. If you're going to put oil in this water, it's going to tell you there is oil. I can find oil film. If there's some algae, it's going to tell you there's some algae growth in this water. Trust me, try that and you'll get the results. Of course, this application is live and the links, of course, everything I'm going to show. I'm just going to stop sharing and then maybe show that. And then if you have some questions, you're going to be asking the questions as we go on. I think that's it. Yeah, so thanks for your attention. And I'm going to just show you the other part of the system. Let me know, just go there. Okay, so we have here, this is the application. Can you guys see?
Yes, I can see it quite nicely.
Yeah, so this is the application, guys. So we have two types of tests we can run. We have the laboratory analysis test, which you can take some Excel sheet, which have your parameter values, right? Like turbidity, conductivity, nitrates, and so on, fluorides, right? You can download this as a sample, and you're going to run it, and you upload the file here, and you're going to have your results based on this application. Next, you can take the image, which is the one I showed you guys before, and instead going to tell you to upload your water image. So you can upload the picture here like I showed, and so on, going to give you your results. And yeah, that's pretty much what you do. And you'll be storing your results somewhere in ekcolab Analytics app, as well as maybe you might have another sheet of maybe Excel sheet that you're storing your results from this analysis from the platform. So you're going to be storing that results there, and then you can also put it in ekcolab Analytics. There is the analytics from ekcolab that gives you this opportunity to put water quality results, and going to give you the reach of your community water source. Yeah, together. Okay, that's that. I think I'm done sharing. If there are some questions, guys, you can start asking your questions about the training, about this platform, about whatever thing you're thinking, and that would be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ekole. Thank you.
Yeah, if you have some questions, guys, put up your hands and you can ask your questions. We'll be going one after the other. We want to see some hands up. If everything is clear, maybe. Great. Thank you, Mr. Chima. You can ask your question.
Right. Good evening once again. Thank you for the presentations. Amir, I really appreciate that. And Mr. Ekole, of course. So I just want to know, how is this ekcolab analytics, how is it integrated into field assessments? And what are the common challenges that trainees or users can face when using it?
I'm sorry, come again. I didn't get your question.
Okay. How is ekcolab analytics integrated into field assessments? And what are the common challenges that trainees or users? I mean, I believe people have used it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the common challenges that one can, face in the course of trying to determine the, those parameters with it?
Okay, so great. Well, those are questions for workshop that I'm going to answer it. So first of all, the ekcolab Analytics application is a web app. That's first thing you need to know. And it works across, it's a cross-platform app, works on iPhone, Android, and on your desktop. So the first challenge is the app presently, we haven't made it to be offline ready, like this function, because it takes a lot of data infrastructure to do that. But we are going to do that by the mid of this year, which means even if you don't have internet connection, you can actually run your analysis. But presently, you need to have internet connection to do your field work, like going to different points. So first of all, what we are doing with the ekcolab Analytics is very simple, straightforward. You don't need to think too much. You just need to understand and become logical about some situations in your community. There are some set of questions that are already in this application that are going to be guiding your thought process and logical operations on field. And so when you get to the field, you can be able to start filling in these forms, we call them like analysis. So you create analysis, you start doing the analysis or running the analysis. Once you complete, you submit it. Once you submit it, it's going to be producing some results. And these results are going to be appearing on a dashboard that from there you can know the reach of maybe water sources, how many people are not maybe having water, number of toilets, number of like sanitary facilities, those that we have maybe cases where we have high risks of maybe pollution and so forth. It's going to be giving you that without needing you to do some calculations at all, right? So that's how it's done. Yeah, if I do answer your question.
Right, thank you. Can I ask one more?
Yeah.
Right, so what support is available for trainees after this, after the certification, especially for project implementations in local communities? Is there any support that is going to be provided to trainees on completion?
So at the moment, like we said before, the support we can give you at the present moment is that we can help you to, if there's something, or maybe there's a community project, or maybe there is a job you want to practically get, maybe in your communities, then we can come in there to maybe talk with these people, or maybe giving recommendations that are very, very strong based on our profile. And that will help a lot for most of you or most of the trainees that are going to be leaving. And another thing which we brought in was also, like I talked about, the digital badge, which can also go a long way to help you guys. Because like I said before, the job market is very competitive, and it doesn't take just certificates alone, maybe just knowing. It takes beyond that. So you have to do everything to get there. And that's why we made in the digital badges, because we saw that, yeah, we could do something very good together. Yeah. So that's basically what we can do at the moment. But subsequently, we are planning to do a large-scale training, but based on some other programs. But for now, that training, it's not going to be happening, but we think very soon we might be doing it, because for generally to give the practical implementation alongside our digital tool, which is the Aqua Photo AI and ekcolab Analytics, we will need to embed some hand-filled tools that are, like maybe like the paper test strips distributed across the globe. These are other things we are seeing how to be doing. Maybe also to get some field test equipment that could be minimal, like not like heavyweight, right? To all participants globally. That would be a massive movement that we're trying to get into. But we are still looking into it. Hopefully, we are going to get there And of course, you guys will be part of it. Some of you want to come back into the training, but just to get updates and do it again, then no problem. Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
So, further questions? Yeah, I see hands up from Hans.
Yeah, thank you so much for the presentation. It was really very insightful and mind-opening. Regarding the ekcolab software or system, I wanted to inquire if upon completion of this training, whether there would be restriction in terms of accessibility or will not get challenges regarding accessibility and utilization of this software. Thank you.
Sorry, please, can you mention specifically the software? We have two softwares. The Aqua Photo AI, which is there, and ekcolab Analytics.
Yeah, specifically both of them, especially the ekcolab Analytics.
Okay, great. So, well, the ekcolab Analytics is free for everyone, and anyone can register at any time. And you have free accounts there. Another massive thing which I want to just update you guys about it, but just to say, because we are into this, we are going to transition this application into a robust system subsequently as well. We're thinking of expanding, whereby, of course, you guys can be able to make some earnings. So analysts could be making some money just by sharing their data from their research on community fieldwork. So you can be earning money while you're doing your research, right? Like you're on ekcolab training, you have some data from ekcolab training, or maybe you have some other data from some research. You can be able to make money by doing sales of this data. That's where we're getting to right now in the ekcolab analytics. But the analytics section is there, and we always be there. So it depends on your registration profile. If you're an analyst, it's going to be showing you ekcolab analytics dashboards and all the things that needs to do your analysis. If you are just going to get in as maybe a data collector, maybe you want to sell maybe your reports. It might not be data, it might be some reports related to some community things that some organizations are looking for, right? You can be able to log into this application, create your account, and then you have to make sure that you have this transaction with organizations which are going to be registering, because we are the ones putting the organizations to come inside this application, and then to make requests, and maybe some other people also making requests of that, and your profile will be there, just like how it's going to be integrated. But those are things, of course, forthcoming. Yeah. But the application for Aqua Photo, it's free. And for now, yeah, it's free. So there's nothing like you pay, there's no payment, you just have to go there, the link is there. ekcolab Analytics, on the other hand, it's paid, but just for a small field. That's like if you have to do some multiple analysis for different communities, that's when you have to maybe subscribe to get many projects to be able to do it. But for you guys, we are giving it for free. That means that free accounts are being created for all of you, which is what we talk to the engineers to make sure that all the participants of ekcolab Analytics will be having free accounts created that they can do their project. So which means we are saving you also, we are investing in you to work practically, right? So that's about how many dollars we'll spend on each account. Just imagine the number of people who are in this meeting, I think 48 or maybe 50, I see 56. So multiply that times maybe $5 or maybe so, you're going to get the figures which you're trying to do. That's just for reference. I think, I don't know if I answered your question. So more questions, please, guys. If everything is clear, I think we are good to go. I don't know if there's some hands up or not. Someone with a hand up. Okay, so just to give a little bit of conclusion before I hand over to the, not the conclusion, I think we have
we have one speaker, I guess.
Yeah, Mr. Amir Hassan, we are not going to close now, but I want to call in the graduates of participants of last or previous cohort to share their experience probably and how they went through the field work, how it was, And so I'm going to be calling Madam Dafin from Uganda. She's one of the best students, I think. Yeah, the first best student last year in this training. So, Madam Dafin, please, can you maybe, hi, introduce yourself and maybe you can tell them the experience somehow. I can see her there.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, sir. I'm Daphne. I'm from Uganda. I happen to be a student of the last cohort that was last year. Yeah. So to the new people in this, you guys, you have gotten a great opportunity for this because I'm here in Uganda, like doing this course or going for this training. You have to pay for some good amount of money and every session. But in case I've been able to join in this cohort, please embrace the opportunity. About my experience, it was really a nice experience. It was really nice and interesting. More especially the field part whereby we had to go and collect, like where we had to go and reach on grounds. It might be complicated in the beginning, but if you use the people around, the trainers, you're going to succeed because you cannot know everything, and I know in the first very phase you're going to feel like giving up because at first I couldn't understand, but the moment you give it time, the moment that you have really loved to join this cohort, like this training, then you have to embrace the opportunity. Every time they assign you activities, try to understand, and in case you don't understand, just take take that initiative to inbox these members, the founder, the research director. You can ask them. They're nice people. If you can't ask in the group, then you can try to inbox and ask you ask how you're going to overcome that challenges. If it's all about network issues, they always used to pardon us. Maybe network issues and submission time is up, and you talk to them earlier, like you make them informed, they will pardon you for that and they will let you submit in later. But what I can tell you guys, it's all the best thing you can do now because that certificate matters a lot. If you add it on your CV, trust me, my dear friends, you're going to know the importance of this training after, because really I have really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that training, and every time I see my certificate, every time I add it on my CV, like I'm going somewhere, they will be like, "Yeah, I'm a professional. This is not a joke." And if it's about the environment and water, yes, it is very paramount for us human beings. You're going to go to those communities. Some people stay in cities, but the moment you go in for field, you're going to know the challenges people are facing, and now you are the problem solver. Currently, you're going to be the problem solver. Despite you're looking for marks analysis, but you're going to also create solutions for those communities. I just thank the person who came up with this program because it has really added an impact not only to me but also the environment I live in, because I have tried to change the community by the way of sanitation, water sustainability, and everything, as long as it was part of my training. I am an environmentalist by profession, and yeah, I'm in Uganda. Thank you, guys. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me just give a short story about her. It was quite interesting. Last year, she was one of the participants that gave me some kind of thoughts. I was thinking and laughing sometimes because, she usually comments in the chat like, when she's gonna go to the field, she'll be like, this thing again. It's like, I need to solve this problem, but I didn't know this training would get to this point, like so difficult. So yeah, that's how it feels. But only winners gonna get to the last line, right? And she, from the encouragement we gave her, of course, like she had to try putting her best and everything. Yeah, she did, and she was the best student. Actually, it was actually surprising for me as well to find out. Yeah, she's actually brilliant. And I hope, like she said before, Guys, it's not just an easy road. We are just talking and I'm showing slides. Okay, it's cool, but I just want to just give it up to you guys to know that it's something that will take you time. It takes you thinking, logical and factual thinking, right? And to be able to solve and to get your project right and then make it work. And from your results, you can even present it to your local council. I don't know how you guys have structures in your communities. Yeah, you can use it and present. This is the findings I got. I think there's a problem we need to solve and present some projects to them. Yeah, this is what we mean. Yeah, real problem solving. I think Mr. Patrick also is here. I want to give him the floor to maybe give us his experience. Mr. Patrick, are you in the chat? In the meeting?
Hello, yes, I'm available. Do you hear me?
Great. Yeah, we can get you.
Yeah, we can get you.
All right, thank you very much. This is Patrick from Malawi, from the previous cohort. So happy to be among you tonight. I'll share my experience briefly to our
Great, we can get
new
you.
students. Okay?
Yeah, yes, we
Do
can
you get
get
it?
you. You can proceed.
All right, thank you very much. So I'm from the last cohort, cohort 4. When I first received this opportunity to join the Certified Environment and Water Sanitary Inspector training with ECOLAB International, by then I was quite excited, you know, but at the same time I was so unsure. I was asking myself some questions, as my colleagues here were asking, as to whether this that kind of training will truly make a difference in my professional life, or whether it will keep me with some other practical experiences. So by then, I'm a graduate in natural resource management, specializing in land and water resources. By then, I had an academic knowledge, but what I needed the most was the practical application of it. So something that connects theory to the little community challenges. So that was what this kind of training gave me most. I remember going through the modules and interacting with the Ecolab Analytics tool. So it was my first time hearing about this wonderful tool called the Ecolab Analytics tool. It was just the studying environmental issues. I was analyzing the real life scenarios. So we had different issues, analyzing environmental pollution risks, the community health conditions, examining water scarcity issues, among others. So the tool was quite helpful in analyzing these real life scenarios. So by then, I had to shift my mindset. So I stopped thinking like a student, but then now I was thinking now like an environment and water sanitary inspector. So what I like the most about this program now is the AI supported training platform. So it was very simple to use and very much interactive. I hope the new students will enjoy this kind of environment and they won't have much difficulties. Now it came a time where now I completed this kind of training and the certificate and transcript was issued to me. So these are the documentations that I am currently using, attaching to my CV. So they are very helpful and wonderful. I hope they will enjoy this kind of certifications. So as of today, I can confidently say that now the knowledge and skills I gained are not just theoretical. They are kind of practical, they're relevant, and at the same time are helpful. So to the new cohort 5 students, right now you may feel excited, you may so feel overwhelmed. That's normal. Yeah, that's normal. But there must be something important that you should know. So this program will basically give you what you're willing to put into it. If you engage actively, you grow. If you ask questions, you understand deeper. If you apply what you learn, you transform different communities. That's what is much needed. So you're not just enrolling in this course, you are joining a global community for over 2,500 professionals committed to protecting public health and promoting safe water and environmental sustainability. So you just have to take every mode seriously. You just have to participate actively, have to connect with your colleagues from different countries, and always remember to represent your different communities. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick from Malawi. That's actually brilliant to say. Yeah, he's also very one of the students that were really practical last cohort. So I don't know, Mr. Hassan, you have anything to say?
I think we are good to go at the end, but I'm really excited this time. We have many students from Pakistan, and I guess we will try to implement our EcoLab first research at Pakistan as well. And I hope we can try to connect them maybe via WhatsApp group or Telegram channel somehow, like to get them together in one platform. And we are also requesting them to try to approach to us, and if there are some other colleagues you have, they want to join, so let's get to know.
Yeah,
And
thank
if
you.
there
I think
any
that's
kind
true.
of question, you can write us on LinkedIn, or maybe we can create a different channel for them.
Yeah, we will create a channel for the Pakistan students, I think, for this program. So probably, I think the project, there are different terrains. So if you talk about Pakistan, there are also some other guys that in Indonesia, I think somehow. Of course, not everyone is going to be in this meeting because the time difference, it's very, difficult. So not everyone is in this meeting, actually, not everyone attended. So we will see how to adjust these groups and how we can lead the projects, because it's quite a lot of students this time around, like in one cohort. And we're trying to reduce that, but no way. We just have to take a lot. So, okay, just to say, practically those that want to really defend to get the advanced certification, you now have to start thinking of your defense and how you can start looking, first of all, your study area, how to pick up literature, right, from research that has been conducted in Pakistan, maybe in Cameroon, maybe in Zambia, maybe in Indonesia, maybe so. And you can now pick up those communities and start looking at literatures, maybe some reports from the government about environmental and water issues there, and start thinking how to compile those materials. Because first of all, you select your study area and then you start picking up the literature, right? And then now when you start the process of enrolling from today, everyone will be onboarded in the platform from today. So you please keep an eye on your email and your spam folders, because you receive an email to join the online AI platform that we created for you guys, which the previous cohort also used and we talked about. So be keen to your email from today. So today, tomorrow, your eyes need to be on your email so that you can log into the first course. And again, if you do not succeed to complete the first course program, because each course comes with a quiz, there are deadlines if you look at the timetable. And if you don't have maybe the time to do your quiz, you have to report to us before then, but we don't permit that. So which means follow the course timetable. When we send the first course, you finish it, we send your quizzes, right? Also quiz, all of these things are on invite. If you didn't do your quiz, that's the end of the road for you, meaning that you have been kicked out of the certification program without no warning. That's how the program goes. So which means as the course has been sent, you have to learn from the course, right? You have the invitation from the quiz, you do your quiz, right? And then once you do your quiz, you will see all the marks. We have the, how we call it, the passing mark. And also if your mark is below 50, I think each of these courses, they have the different marks. Like, so if your mark is maybe below 50 or so, maybe, yeah, you might be kicked out from just maybe one course. Let's say the first course, you have a mark of 50. That's the end of the road for you. So you must have like 70 and you have only 2 attempts. So at least 70, yeah, you are moving to the next course. You receive automatically the link to the next course once you submit your quiz for the first course. So that's how it's going to be done. And so I just had to make that clear so that we are not confused. Yeah. I think that's that. If there are no questions, I think probably we have come to the end, and I say thank you very much for your time, and wait for the links to enroll on the platform and start getting prepared for your research project, start getting prepared for your fieldwork, start thinking about, of course, the location you're going to be carrying out your fieldwork. Where are you going to be doing it in your community? You must have the name already by now that you're going to do that fieldwork. You need at least a perimeter, or rather a surface area or a landmass of, I don't know, maybe 1,000 kilometers square, like a community, right? That you're going to have some houses that you can visit, some water points that you can visit, and do your ekcolab analytics there. And then you have your results. Yeah. I don't know, there's a hand up.
Yeah, there's, I think, one question we should prioritize, and after that, yeah. So,
yeah,
yes, Mr.
Sakodi, you can ask a question. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like a little clarification on the quizzes and the courses. Once the module is posted, how long would it take for the quiz to be conducted, and would we be alerted ahead of time? Because most of us are working, it may coincide with our shift times, so maybe we could communicate at best where or when it will be convenient for us so that we can take the quiz. I want to know how it's going to be done.
Yeah, of course. Check the timetable that was sent. Everything is there, the deadlines for quizzes. But also we'll be sending that in the groups, the training group we'll be sending all the information there on WhatsApp. And guys, put your eyes on the WhatsApp groups so that you don't miss the deadlines or maybe time for quizzes. We'll be sending those information so that you can follow up. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. So you said that there wouldn't be any laxity for when someone misses a quiz. I want to know, we could have one challenge that we could face is internet connection, and know that in Ghana too we face power outages a lot. So let's say during the stipulated period for the quiz, I have a power outage for about a day. How am I going to take the quiz? Would you understand? Can I send you a mail to that effect to alert
Yeah, you can send any of the team maybe a message about the problem, and then we can from there know how to follow from there maybe. And you have a deadline that might be given to you to complete before you follow the next course. Okay. But no, we are strictly on the timetable. The deadline for the end of all courses is the deadline. The deadline for graduation is the deadline. So the deadline for your field work is a deadline, which means you must start and you must end at this deadline. So you have to be very careful when you miss. We will not extend any deadline because of any students also. Everyone must finish at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I think that's it, guys. Thank you for your time and have a beautiful night, guys. Yeah, see you, and please check your emails. You'll start receiving some of the links right now for your first course. Good night.
Yeah, thank you to all of you. I think we are at the end of the meeting.
Yeah, you can end the meeting and the recordings,